You've got that deep thoughts look again. What's going on in that head of yours?
You ever think about when we were kids and stuff we used to dream about? Like what we thought life would be like when we grew up.
Oh, you mean back when you were convinced you'd be the next Spider-Man?
Dude, I was so serious about that. I was climbing everything. Walls, trees, you name it. I really thought one day I'd just wake up with superpowers.
And then you climbed that tree, got stuck, and cried until your mom came out with a ladder.
Harder. Don't remind me. That was supposed to be my hero moment, man. Instead, I ended up in tears halfway up the tree, like the world's lamest superhero.
Hey, everyone's got to start somewhere. Even Spider-Man had his learning curve, right?
Yeah, but seriously, back then I thought I was gonna save the world. You know, make a real difference. Now, I'm just trying to get through the day without screwing things up.
I get that. I used to think I'd be an astronaut, floating around space, discovering new planets. That was the dream.
Wait, what? You, mister? I'm not going on a roller coaster because heights freak me out. Wanted to be an astronaut?
Yeah, man. I was obsessed with space. I'd stare at the stars for hours, imagining myself up there, exploring the unknown, but, well, reality kicked in, and turns out I'm better off keeping my feet on the ground.
That's crazy. I can't even picture you in a spacesuit. But hey, we all had those wild dreams. Now it's just bills, work, more bills.
Yeah, life has a way of changing the plan. But here's the thing. Just because we're not flying through space or swinging from buildings doesn't mean we're not doing important stuff. You might not feel like a hero, but you're making moves that matter.
I don't know, man. Lately it feels like I'm just, spinning my wheels, trying to keep my family afloat, trying to make things better. And it's like no one even notices. No gratitude, no support, just pressure. Like I'm carrying the whole thing on my back.
That's real, man. I know it's tough. But you gotta remember, you're doing the best you can, and that counts for a lot more than you think. Sometimes people don't see what you're doing until later, when it all adds up.
Yeah, but it's hard when you're busting your ass and no one even seems to care. Makes you wonder if you're doing it for nothing.
I get that. But look, you don't need other people to validate what you're doing. If you're showing up for your family, if you're giving it your all, that's what matters. Whether they show appreciation or not, you're still doing something important.
I guess. I just thought by now I'd have it more together. That life would feel more meaningful,
Yeah, but here's the thing. Meaning isn't always about the big, flashy stuff we dreamed about as kids. Sometimes it's about the quiet, everyday things. Taking care of the people you love, being there for your family, even when it's hard. That's where the real hero stuff happens.
So what you're saying is I'm still a superhero, just with less spandex and more paperwork?
Pretty much. Adulting's the real hero work, man. No capes, just coffee and bills.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I guess I've just been putting so much pressure on myself to be this perfect version of what I thought life would be. And when it doesn't line up, it feels like I'm failing.
Dude, no one's life looks like they imagined it would. Everyone's just winging it. Even the people who seem like they've got it all together, they're figuring it out day by day, just like us. You gotta give yourself some credit.
Yeah, you're right. I just need to let go of that perfect idea and focus on what's real.
Exactly. We didn't become Spider-Man or astronauts, but we're still here, still trying, still making it work. And that's enough.
Thanks, man. I needed that.
Anytime, bro. Now let's focus on the road before we end up in a ditch trying to have a therapy session. Laughs.
Right. Back to reality.